Happy Thursday. Today's June 20th. I got my helper at the shop right now picking up all the parts we need. We're going to be doing service work, quote a job for one of our larger customers today. We're going to be replacing pretty much the entire blower assembly. It's going to be calling for the blower wheel, the shaft for the blower, bearings, the spider bracket for the motor, everything regarding the blower except for the motor is going to be replaced today. I didn't write it up, so I mean I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm walking into. Hopefully the previous technician was, you know, vigilant and they looked at the big picture, besides, you know, the motor or the assembly being totally toast. I'm excited. I got a helper right now at the shop picking up all the stuff, and he'll be meeting me over there here shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. It's all busted up in here, y'all. Yep, she's got to go looking like that. Motor's probably fucked up too, but we'll see, guys. Got a York unit. Let's see what we can do. We got a pulley that's adjustable sheave that's meant for our blower. You're never gonna have an adjustable sheave on that side. So that means we're gonna be reusing the pulley that is here already. Stay tuned. speed it up just a little bit. Bring some more CFMs across that coil. Better cooling and to get more air. Won't take but just a minute. We had a good amount of amp allotment. I think this would be good. About as low as it's getting. Let's see what the amp draw looks like. Yeah, okay. It says that we're gonna have, we're running with 460 volts. So everything on this side of the slash is gonna be regarding our 460. So 208, 230, you know, 208 will be 8.3 amps during full load. 230, you should see around 8.2. But we're 460, so we should see something around 4.1 amps under full load. So service factor is regarding, you know, its allotment after. It can go past 4.1, but it shouldn't go past anything 4.1 times 1.15. That service factor is there for these motors that are larger because when they're bigger like this, typically they're going to be in units where they're running all the time. It's just going to be running a lot. So when the heat outside picks up, it also is going to affect the amperage in here. So that's like, that kind of gives it some leeway when it's really, really fucking hot outside and it's been running all goddamn day. That 1.15 times 4.1, I don't know, it's going to be like 5 something, I think. But it's not much over, but you do get a little leeway from manufacturer. So if you're amping over 4.1, there's probably something going on, but it's not going to kill the motor immediately. It's got that leeway. Remember that this is on a VFD, so it's going to slowly and incrementally raise the hertz on here, which is the workload on the motor. So slowly, 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 it's going to speed up. 60 hertz is 100%. I think it's been hanging out like at 57. This is where this VFD is pre-programmed at. Nothing I could do. Tried getting into the settings before. It doesn't work. You guys can't see, I'm reading 1.8 amps at the moment. Keeping the door closed. Try to keep that amp draw from jumping around. I want to see exactly where it's going to be at. Gets up to full speed. We closed up the blower sheave to bring some more RPMs into our pulley and more CFM across the coil. We got 78 in the return, 55 in the supply. I like it. I want to see where the blower's at. We got 2.72. It just steps up the voltage slowly, slowly, and slowly. If you take a volt reading on it, you'll see that, like, say this is 460 volts, you'll see it step it up slowly. But that motor's doing pretty good. We got 2.7 for 460. Remember, we got 4.1 is the allotable range. We're still well within our reading. Unit's running fantastic. We're gonna get the fuck out of here before we get pissed on. Man, as you guys can see, this stuff is not complicated. If it was rocket surgery, I wouldn't be doing it. And that's the honest truth, man. You need a little common sense. You need to do some extracurricular activity, man, and spend time, you know, on yourself. If especially if this stuff isn't clicking immediately. Don't let it be discouraging when people tell you that this stuff isn't hard. And you know, a lot of it really isn't. A lot of it takes just critical thinking and not overthinking. You know, a lot of people say it's usually the simplest answer is always right. Okay, so this stuff today, it was already figured out. You know, it was pretty obvious what was wrong, but you know, thankfully whoever was here before me, you know, wrote up everything that needed to be replaced, documented everything. So me, being the guy that wasn't there, was able just to show up, execute, and get the unit back online. Easy day. We got rained on a little bit, but little rain never hurt nobody. Always be safe out there. We were safe, you know, took our precautions that we needed to. Once the rain got, you know, as bad as it did, we were already finished up, thankfully. You know, we monitored. As an HVAC technician, the weatherman is your best friend. You know, if you can, always take a look. Always take a look the day before. If you can, you know, take a look the day before and see how the weather's going to be. Always come prepared. I got an umbrella and a canopy in my van that I carry with me, you know, because I like to get the job done. Not because I'm a brown noser or anything. It's just, man, this HVAC stuff is what I like to do, and I like to see it through. So just prepare, study, and the rest of it just comes with time, man. Don't take that long if you just stay on top of it, though. Hours can be put in at any time. At work, after work. It's all dependent on how you want to invest in yourself. You know, it's not always tools. A lot of it is just stuff that you bring with